Liberty Flames baseball team capped a series sweep of UNC Asheville on Sunday with another come-from-behind victory. Now the ball club's got about 9 days off as they get set for their next matchup with Virginia. No weekend series this week, Alan. It feels a little bit weird to be away from the diamond.
It does. It gives not only the team but ourselves a little bit of time to get away for a little bit, maybe hit the links, who knows, go for a little run, maybe lift some weights. But it's fun to kind of have an off weekend.
Speak for yourself there. But no, the ball club's playing some really good baseball right now. The guys, a couple have come from behind victories, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. What do you say about this team right now?
I just think they're resilient, and they knew the type of talent they were going to have coming into this season, and it's just manifested itself into wins. It doesn't matter, like we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast on Sunday, it doesn't matter what class the player is. Jim Toman is getting production from just about everybody, not just offensively, but the pitching staff has been great all year.
Yeah, it was a freshman that got things started on Sunday in the ninth inning when Liberty was down a run. It was Will Shepard with a hard-hit ground ball to third base, throwing error. That kind of opened up the doors a little bit.
It does, and you can sense this team. It's kind of like blood in the water, and if one little mistake happens with the opposing team, this team this year seizes opportunities, and that's what it's doing so far. And it did it that entire weekend, not only Sunday, but Friday and Saturday, both the 8th inning rallies, then the 9th inning rally on Sunday. It's just a fun ball club to watch, but they take opportunities and they take advantage of what is given to them by the opponents.
Seizing the opportunity, no
Absolutely.
pun intended there.
Yep.
With Ryan Sees, the big 2-run homer on Saturday to put the ball club ahead. But no, we had a chance to catch up with Alex Close after the ball game on Sunday. He delivered the big game-winning hit, a single down the left field line to score pinch runner Trey Roberts from third base and give the Flames the series victory and the sweep. But Alex said that all these close games are starting to weigh in on him a little bit.
I'm about 21 years old, going on 75 with a heart attack meter. But, I mean, anyway, a win's a win. Pitchers have thrown well. Our defense didn't help them out today, but it's a new guy's turn every day, and today happened to be mine.
I thought that was a great quote from Alex after the ball game. I think we're all aging a little bit. I know Coach Toman said that as well. But another come-from-behind victory for the Flames, and really, it's amazing to me how this team never blinks when they're down late in a ball game. We've seen it throughout the season. Game-time pinch-hit homers from guys like Andrew Yasik, and then Seas we've mentioned. Danny Grauer's giving them a big lift down at Clemson last week when the Flames got the victory there. And now the ball club's inside the top 25, number 22 ranking heading into this week as well at Baseball America. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. But really, the confidence, again, from this dugout, have you ever seen anything like it? I mean, you've been around minor league baseball.
I have, and this team is special. I've been around a lot of minor league teams, even some college teams before getting up here to Liberty, but this team is special, and there are special players on this team. Nobody in particular, but everybody that's in the lineup has produced. You go back to the Duke game a month ago, Andrew Yasik with a big home run to tie the game. And it's plays like that, young or old, like I keep saying, I can't stress that enough. Jim Toman is getting production up and down the lineup from everybody. And Alex Close has told us, he's having a great year because of the protection that he's got in the lineup. So it's not just him or any one particular pitcher. And it's a team that really loves playing with each other, Nick. You travel with them. You see them every day. I look at them before the game starts and the job Dalton Britt does to get them pumped up. And even Jim Toman is starting to get into the action with a little mosh pit type stuff when it's needed. And he did a couple of times that Asheville series. So it's not just the players. The coaches are enjoying this season as well.
Well, we heard Alex Close's recap of the ninth inning on Sunday. Let's take a listen back to Ryan Seas and Coach Jim Toman and see what they had to say. It didn't seem like that there was any doubt really in Seas' mind.
I mean, after we started up in front of the dugout, I thought that our whole dugout was just real fired up. I thought that we were going to win, especially after Shepard got on.
That was big. Obviously, Shepard hit it good, and their third baseman was deep, which he should have been. He was protecting for doubles. And he had a long throw, and Shepard can run a little bit. So he had to make a really good throw, and it was a little high and took the first baseman off. And, after that, I had a feeling Seas was going to get it done again, and he did. And then they hit Sankey, and, the fly ball to left, Britt wasn't quite long enough. And I'm like, well, if we have another one of them, I better pinch run with Roberts, and we'll probably try to tag on that, make them throw us out. But so we pinch ran with Roberts. Didn't need to because Alex didn't waste time on hitting the ball down the line.
No, Alex certainly didn't waste any time belting that ball down the line. Then a lot of fun to see the celebration after that. Jared Lyons with the water bottle out there. You just hope no one gets hurt in those melees at the end of a ball game. But certainly good to see. And now the ball club has a chance to rest a little bit, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. But, Alan, we talk about the clutch hitting, about the pitching from this team as well. You look at 4 starters, all of them have sub-3 earned run averages.
It's tremendous, and it starts on Friday. You would expect your Friday starter, which is Trey Lambert, to be your best pitcher, and that's been the case for Trey. Probably didn't have his best stuff on Friday against Asheville, but pitched good enough to keep the game within striking distance. Liberty obviously coming back to win that game. Then Blake Fulgham on Saturday, kind of filling the spot for Carson Herndon for now. And on Sunday, Parker Bean pitched again, pretty good. Not his best stuff, but enough to, again, kind of keep it in striking distance. But I've been really impressed, not just with the starting pitching, but the middle relief. You look at the guys like, Sean Clowers and Matt Marsh, who really set things up for Ashton Parrott. And when you get good pitching like that, that allows your closer to come in and do what he does, it only benefits everybody. And the first 2 games of the series, Friday and Saturday, Ashton Parrott 2 saves. Only took him 20 pitches to garner those 2 saves. And then obviously on Sunday, they didn't need him in the 9th inning, but the pitching up and down, the rotation and on the staff has been tremendous.
Yeah, Parrott's moving on up the saves leaders charts as well. Over 20 saves for him now as he nears that school record. But you look at the rankings this week. The Flames now 22nd, as we mentioned, Baseball America, then 24th, perfect game, and the Collegiate Baseball Writers, Collegiate Baseball newspaper as well have them ranked. Really nice to see some of the national rankings start to come to fruition. RPI around 20, 22 right now, but it all matters where the Flames finish up. You still got 8 ball games left here. You can't fold up the tents now.
No, you can't. And you get a big opportunity on Wednesday at Virginia, top-ranked team in the country, to add another signature win to the resume this year. And there are already some rumblings, potentially, of maybe hosting a regional. How fun would that be?
That would be a blast here. Obviously, that's what we built the ballpark for. That's what the vision was from Jeff Barber and the administration. Certainly capable of hosting a regional or a super regional here at Liberty, but you got to play well down the stretch. I think a win over Virginia would certainly help the cause. Maybe even. Well, I don't want to say a lock, but depending on what you do with taking care of the rest of your business as well, I think the Flames certainly need to win these last 2 conference series. A couple of sweeps would certainly be really nice, but that's hard to do. It's hard to do what the ball club has done already this year.
And I will say this, the way Liberty's playing, you don't want to say you're a lock for an at-large bid. You look at what Campbell did last year, but we all know right now and are confident in saying the resume Liberty built, if they don't win the conference tournament, is much better than what Campbell had a year ago as far as strength of schedule goes. So you don't want to underestimate the tournament, but Liberty definitely has built a case for an at-large bid if they don't win the tournament. But we won't talk about that yet. We're very confident in how this team's playing right now.
Absolutely. So the Flames will be at Virginia next Wednesday, May the 7th. That's 6 o'clock first pitch there. And then it's back home against Coastal Carolina that weekend, the following weekend, when Liberty and the Chanticleers will hook up at Liberty Baseball Stadium. Rematch from the Big South semifinals a year ago. Got some exciting promotions that weekend as well. Fireworks on Friday night. So definitely want to come on out to the ballpark and check that out as well. Then Elon at home to wrap things up with a regular season at home, and then 3 games at Radford after that. So still a ways to go, but got to like where the ball club is right now as Liberty looks to close in here on the postseason and hopefully another Big South championship.
Well, that's the case, but this team, as we've seen all year long, continues to put the pedal to the metal, if you will. They haven't really slowed down any, and despite the top 25 ranking right now and the wins that are starting to mount up, this team continues to play hard as if they're 0-0, and sometimes not the hunter but the hunted, and that's a testament to Jim Toman and his staff and the way they've got this team playing right now.
Absolutely. So make sure you stay tuned here to LibertyFlames.com in the coming days. We will have more updates on the Flames Ball Club, and then also next week at Virginia. Hope you'll join us for live audio right here at LibertyFlames.com, and we'll also have radio coverage as well at 90.9 FM here in Lynchburg. For Alan York, I'm Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.